Hi everyone, welcome back to Scented Moments channel. I'm Jolima, hope you're all doing well. In this video, I want to talk about 12 cooling, refreshing fragrances for the high summer heat. So here in Portugal, it has been hell here. We are facing temperatures like over 40 degrees Celsius. Here in Lisbon, the temperatures go around 35 to 39 degrees. In the countryside, they can reach out 48 degrees. It's insane, and because of that, we are facing a lot of fires in our forests, unfortunately. And but well, that aside, I'm talking about more happy things. I want to talk about 12 fantastic scents that will just cool myself down during this hell of a season right now. And so I will not mention them in a specific order. And these actually are some of my most worn fragrances in this last couple of weeks. So the first fragrance that I want to mention, it's from the house of Rocha, and it is Eau de Rocha. This one right here. This, I feel that it's starting to be very underrated. This is in the same vein of Eau Sauvage by Christian Dior, but this one is a bit more fresh, more refreshing, maintaining that same classic Chypre style scent. You still have the citruses here, like the lemons, very refreshing, very green, woodsy, a bit mossy, but it's more light, a bit more airy than Eau Sauvage. And it's wonderful. It's still classy, it's very gentlemanly, but it's also quite, it can be worn very casual because of the airy freshness that it has. And the citruses in here, like the lemon, the bergamot, it really has this natural feel. This fragrance for me, it's very underrated because of that, because you can find this at the very, very affordable price in the online discounters. And in terms of quality, this is not behind Eau Sauvage in terms of quality. It goes again in the same category, but more airy, more refreshing, and I think it works wonderfully during the summertime. The performance, actually, it's worse than Eau Sauvage. This doesn't last all that much, just like the majority of these fragrances. They are all very citrusy, very airy, very effervescent, but the majority of them don't last that much, with some few exceptions that I will mention next. But yeah, the first one here, and very unique bottle presentation here. This is a 100 ml bottle size. Please check this one out. I think it's really worth the money. It's Eau de Rocha by Rocha. The next fragrance here, it's another cheapie from the house of Lalique, and it is Lalique White. I wore this fragrance so much last week. Actually, this fragrance is really one of the best cooling, refreshing fragrances out there for the money. Lalique in the online discounters is very affordable. This is a 125 ml. Yes, eau de toilette concentration. Has better performance than Eau de Rocha. Eau de Rocha for me, it's like in the 3 hours mark in terms of longevity overall. This one is slightly better, but well, still not incredible. But the thing is, I'm not concerned about performance when I'm talking and I'm wearing these fragrances. It's all about the feel that I have, like this cooling, refreshing feel that I have, that it's just incredible. Lalique White is a cocktail of citrus with some mint, like spearmint, also very green, like green leaves of spearmint, bit woodsy, and it's just wonderful. I love the citruses in here. Like, this cocktail of citruses it's very uplifting, and again, this is affordable. It's a cheapie, but I really like the quality. Like, it doesn't come across as a cheap cologne-like scent. The citruses here are not piercing. They are actually in the more natural feel and that's why I absolutely love this. In the end, you get this green, minty, citrusy, woodsy scent that it's just to die for. Lalique White, I also like the bottle presentation. Now you have the flanker of this fragrance, I think is black and white, something like that, which a lot of people say that it's similar to Parfum de Malle. I don't know, I never tried that one. I hope to try it in the near future, but this one is perfect for the high summer heat. It's really one of the best citrusy fragrances that you can buy for affordable price. It's Lalique White. The next fragrance here is from the house of Givenchy, and it is Givenchy Gentleman Cologne. I love this one, and I actually do love this line, this Givenchy Gentleman line. This one is fantastic. This is this fresh bergamot, carrot seeds, iris fragrance. So this is like a fresher take in the your own type DNA, but different, because this line, the Givenchy Gentleman line, especially the Eau de Parfum, I'm not a big fan of the original Eau de Toilette. Nothing special, honestly, and I don't detect much iris in there. But the Eau de Parfum is amazing. Like, it's very balsamic, iris, vanillic scent. And so basically this one is the lighter, airier, summery version of the Eau de Parfum. It's amazing. It's a high quality, refined scent. I love iris, and I love fresh, uplifting fragrances that feature iris. Like this one, it's very well conceived. It's very well blended. Great ingredients, great blend. Nothing smells cheap in here. And it's a perfect blend of this refreshing, cooling bergamot with carrot seeds, a bit of iris, a bit of powderiness. Just amazing. I really do like this one. And well, this has, my bottle at least has a bit of a problem, because as you see, yeah, I don't know why, but well, it is what it is. Well, I think I was not very lucky with my bottle, but nonetheless, this scent is amazing. Performance, again, not great. Better, still better than Lalique White and the Eau de Rocha. But I mean, I think I'm not counting the performance on this one. Actually, I don't recall like the longevity, the precise longevity, but it's in the 5 hours mark. I mean, it doesn't go further than that, but still amazing scent. If you want like a refreshing, cooling iris fragrance, check this one out. It's Givenchy Gentleman Cologne. Next fragrance, it's from the house of Hermes, and I could have chosen so many Hermes fragrances, but I ended up with this one because, well, it's a recent release, and it's Terre d'Hermes Eau Givree, which I already recorded. I already uploaded a video about this fragrance, and I was comparing it with Eau Très Fraîche, which is discontinued. Eau Givree is this deviation of the original Terre d'Hermes, because this has a lot of grapefruit, not orange, but grapefruit. And just later on, as it develops, you can see like the Hermes DNA with this slightly vetiver bitteriness. But in the beginning, this is like an amazing grapefruit, like a natural smelling grapefruit. And that's why I love this, because of that opening. And again, this doesn't last as much as, for example, the Eau Très Fraîche does on me. I love Eau Très Fraîche. I still prefer Eau Très Fraîche over Eau Givree, but I'm tending to appreciate more and more the Eau Givree because of this natural smelling, juicy grapefruit in the opening, which is very cooling. This has a very cooling, refreshing feel overall. This fresh air of grapefruit. So it's great, perfect for the high summer heat when you don't want like big loud fragrances. Go with this one. Works wonderfully, and I'm appreciating more and more. So it's Hermes Eau Givree. Next fragrance is from House of Guerlain from the Aqua collection, and it is Mandarine Basilic. I absolutely love this. I still have two fragrances on my wish list from this line, which is Erba Fresca and Bergamote Calabria. But this one is to die for. This is this very sparkly mandarin orange, an orange scent. It has this like juicy, effervescent like soda, if that makes sense, like this sparkly soda with this flavor of mandarin orange and orange, if that makes sense. So yeah, it really has that, but it's so good. It's like when you spray this, it's like, oh, wow. You are just invaded by this cocktail of effervescence, of this citrusy effervescence feel that it's just amazing. So, and this, on me, this is mostly citrus and a bit musky, and a bit maybe because of my skin, I don't know. This tends to be quite musky in the base, but I absolutely love this. This is again cooling, refreshing, airy. It's great. It's from the House of Guerlain. It's Mandarine Basilic from the Aqua collection. Next fragrance, it's actually my scent of the day, as today Sunday. It is Frappance L'Humaniste. This is so good, guys. I really like this bottle presentation, very unique bottle presentation, but this fragrance is really wow. It's one of the most natural smelling fragrances that I have. This is minty, gin tonic. It has this slightly spicy gin tonic mintiness in here. I mean, it's so unique and it's so well blended, and it's really like wow. I need to spray this more because it's just incredible. The performance, I mean, really, this is one of the worst performances that I have. This lasts me like a couple of hours and that's it. Unfortunately, and this is another parfum. Unfortunately, this really doesn't last all that much, but if you like this slightly boozy, minty, bit spicy fragrances, check this one out. I mean, this is really one of the best smelling scents for the summertime that I ever smelled. Summer and spring, because of the green nuances that this has, because of the mintiness. But really, check this one out. It's really fantastic. Yeah, the performance it's really bad, but aside that, I mean, really, it's really one of the best smelling fragrances. Period. One of the best boozy gin tonic like scents that I have. It's Frappant L'Humaniste. Fantastic scent. And talking about mint, the next fragrance is from the house of Frederic Malle, and it is Geranium pour Monsieur. Wow. This is probably the best mint fragrance out there, but it's not for everyone. But it's so damn refreshing. I love this mint. But it's not for everyone, just because this can come across very toothpastey. This for me, it's a photorealistic mint leaf. It's just to die for. Of course, you also have this floral slash rosy type scent because of the geranium. So it's It's very vegetal-like, green, fresh, floral. It's just to die for. This for me, it's perfect for summer. But this is like the main note is mint. Mint here is a main note, which can come across as too spacey for some. That's why I'm saying this is not for everyone, but for me, just works. I love this. Very minty, fresh, dry scent that it's just so cooling and so invigorating. I love this. It's photorealistic mint leaf Geranium pour Monsieur by Frederic. The next fragrance here is from House of Bon Parfumeur, and it's been a while since I mentioned a Bon Parfumeur fragrance, and this is in the same vein of L'Humaniste, but it's still different. I will explain. So it is Bon Parfumeur 004, which features gin, mandarin, and musk. Has, as you can see here, has the most prominent notes / accords. So why I'm saying that this goes in the same direction of L'Humaniste, this also has the gin tonic feel. It's also green. It has a mintiness in here. Although mint is not featured, has an official note, but it's here. You have this fresh green minty nuance, but this is very strong in the mandarin orange. So it's very citrusy, very effervescent. It's like, imagine a blend of Humaniste with Mandarine Basilic. Imagine like a blend of these two, and you have 004 with more musky nuances in the base. But it's basically that. It's amazing. It's really amazing. It's not as smooth as L'Humaniste is, but it's mostly because of the very harsh, not harsh, but strong mandarin orange that this one has, and also it's a bit more spicy than L'Humaniste. But it's great. It's still amazing. It has also a natural feel into it. It's one of the best from Bon Parfumeur, in my opinion, and it's perfect for this weather. It's equally smooth, a bit more piercing with the mandarin orange, but piercing in a good way because of this bubbliness, this effervescent like mandarin orange, with this gin tonic, with mint. It's just amazing. I really advise you to check this one out. And this is what I think maybe now they've raised up the prices. I didn't check out, but last year it was like in the 82 euros. Maybe now it's a bit more expensive because of inflation, but I think that this is still very affordable, and this is a niche fragrance, and at least I consider this brand has niche. They don't have any other clothing business or any other sort of business other than fragrances, so I consider them niche. Although I think they are being sold at some Sephora department stores, but nonetheless I still consider them niche and a fantastic bang for your buck. High quality scent right here for quite affordable price. Now the next fragrance is from the house of Profumum Roma, and is, I think, the fragrance that has the best performance out of this 12 fragrances, and it is Aqua Viva. Aqua Viva is the best lemon scent out there, hands down. This is the most realistic, the most natural smelling lemon that you will find, that you will smell in your life, at least to this day. This is this sweet, bitter lemon that it's just wow. And it's so refreshing, and it's so juicy. Wow. It's pure lemon with some cedarwood. in a base that to give more oomph. But in the end, this is one of the most refreshing, cooling fragrances that I have. This is the best citrus fragrance that I have overall, because of so realistic this one is. And in terms of performance, this is my most long-lasting citrus scent that I have. It's Aqua Viva from Profumum Roma. I mean, this house is my favorite niche brand, so there's that. Now next is a fragrance from the house of Olfactive Studio. Actually, this was my scent of the day yesterday, Saturday. I absolutely love this, and it is Still Life in Rio. Man, this is one of the best tropical fragrances that I have, and it's so refreshing and it's so cooling because of the yuzu. You have yuzu, coconut water, rum. So it's a bit sweet because of the rum, but it's so refreshing and invigorating because of this yuzu and coconut water, and the rum, the sweet rum in here with this sparkly, watery effect gives some sensuality to this fragrance. But this fragrance is just so good. I love this fragrance. The performance is okay. This is an eau de parfum, but the natural feel that you have and the mood, that this tropical mood that puts you in, it's just to die for. And I will tell you, I actually prefer this to Virgin Island water, and I have the vintage formulation, but I still prefer this. This has a more natural feel than Virgin Island water, and this is more refreshing than Virgin Island water because of the yuzu, this juicy, sparkly yuzu. It's amazing. Check this one out. It's one of the best tropical summer fragrances out there. Still Life in Rio by Olfactive Studio. Next fragrance is from the house of Chanel, number 5 L'Eau. One of the best discoveries for me of this year. Number 5 L'Eau is the most elegant, fresh, sophisticated scent that I have. The best elegant summer fragrance, simply put. This is all about citruses and, of course, aldehydes and musk. What more can you ask? Man, this is sparkly, like champagne-like, with this sort of linen feel, with skin, like skin out of the shower. Like you just took a shower and your skin is like fresh, feeling fresh, with that slightly smell of the shower gel, but a nice shower gel. And so it's what I get basically. It's the citruses with this linen feel and bright, clean skin. So this is out of this world, honestly. And it has a sort of a creaminess in here. It has a slightly creaminess. Maybe because of the aldehydes, maybe because of the musk, but it has definitely creamy undertone. It's wonderful, but it's very effervescent. It's very fresh, very refreshing, because of this citrusy linen feel. It's amazing. I absolutely love this. It's one of my all-time favorites from Chanel right now. It's Chanel number 5 L'Eau. And last but definitely not least, from the house of Xerjoff, this is Nio. Nio is the best bergamot centered light scent. I am Team Nio, but a lot of people are more Team Bergamot 22 from Le Labo, which is also fine. It's a nice scent, but I prefer this one. This one has more body, and usually Italians are amazing. Italian brands are amazing in the citrusy fragrances. This one is no exception. So this is this realistic fruity bergamot with neroli. It's very green, and it has this eau de cologne style, but with body, if that makes sense. This is not as airy, or it's not as airy. I think it's really the best word to put. It's not as airy as, for example, Eau de Rocha or Lalique White, but it's equally fresh and refreshing because of this bergamot, realistic bergamot, uplifting bergamot with neroli. It's just fantastic. It's very elegant, very chic scent, but it's still not as elegant as a Chanel No. 5 Low. This one is missing something. It's really something in here that it's missing, like maybe the aldehydes, maybe some creamy muskiness. Something is missing in here, but it's still quite elegant, quite sophisticated, refreshing, cooling scent, and it's very realistic, and it has a natural feel into it. I mean, seriously, this is probably the best bergamot scent out there. I could have mentioned also Renaissance from Xerjoff, which is actually more affordable, and it has this cocktail of citrus with mint, one of the best mint fragrances also that I smelled, and it's very natural feel. It has a natural smelling feel. The cocktail of citrus that feature like bergamot, mandarin orange, lemon. I mean, and it's so well blended with a hint of rose, with a hint of cedar wood. I mean, it's fantastic, and it lasts. Just like this one also really do last a long time. But I prefer this one because I'm actually using this one more than Renaissance. Actually, it's been a while since I wore Renaissance, but I am enjoying this one a lot. It's a great bergamot scent, definitely. Can be maybe it's a bit overpriced for this, just a fresh citrusy floral scent, but I still absolutely love this. So it's Xerjoff Nio. Finishing this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me in the comments down below, what are your favorite fresh, cooling, refreshing scents for the high summer heat. Love to hear your lists, and see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Ciao.